okay, we have two options, Brent. We've got this place, which is a higher difficulty, and we got this place. Which one would you rather do?
That one.
Okay,
That one.
we'll do this one. Now, I think something is going to happen along the way. I don't know for sure. But if it doesn't, then you know what our next area is? Our next area is going to be a good old-fashioned swimming land. You know? Aerial land. Areola land.
Areola. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, so it's another. Oh God, what did you think of you know, areolas?
Great.
Do you like Areola's land? Do you like the land of areolas?
It's very, very mountainous.
What's an areola again?
Are you serious?
No,
Good.
I'm not serious. What do you? I wouldn't not know what that is.
There's a lot of nipples.
Yeah. Wow, that's a ton of nipples, dude. Is that an areola? Is it a nipple?
It's the area olas. Hey, hello.
The hariolas.
That's right.
I'm gonna name my boobs the hariolas. Oh my gosh. Oh. I mean, you gotta have a name for your moves, right?
Are those the like the Harry Style fans?
The hariola. No, it's only the Spanish ones. The hariolas.
Oh yeah.
Oh geez, I'm dying again because I keep thinking this is easy, and it's definitely not. And we're not even halfway there, unless we are. We very well could be. I don't know yet.
You gotta change.
Let's see. Oh, and. We are... Yep, we're going. Okay, we're going to that place that I do not feel like going to right now. which is aerial land. Mainly because there is a... Do you know what I was waiting for?
Nope.
Because there... I don't know if it's random or if you have to do one level first and then do the other one. But I know there's 2 spawn points for him. And it is good old-fashioned space whale. Monstro.
Oh, Monstro.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's a chance that he can...
I remember that.
There's a chance he can run into you there. And if not, he's going to run into us when we go to the other...
Neverland.
Not going to Neverland, yeah. We've got this place, Atlantis Land. And then we've got Monstro. And then we've got good old Halloween
I think
Town.
Monstro's the top one.
No, Monstro is inside of a whale. So... Oh! We're doing it! Oh, I didn't think we were! Oh, nice. Perfect. Oh, great. I'm so happy we did that. What is that?
What is that? It looks like a beluga.
It's, yeah, I mean, it's a giant, wow, that's not his voice. Wow, it's huge! That's what she said, Sora.
You should have made your vehicle into a dick so he swallows it.
Oh! That would have been great. That would have been amazing.
He's a giant sperm whale.
I mean, basically, does that mean he just pukes out sperm?
No.
It's I don't know how to do it. You want to be Jiminy Cricket? I can't.
It's Monstro.
I don't think I can do a good Jiminy Cricket.
He's a whale of a whale. It's vicious besides. What? I didn't read that part. The microphone was in the way.
Whoa! Sora, get us out of here!
Was it really besides?
Huh?
Did I read any of that right?
I wasn't actually paying attention. Too late. He's gonna swallow us. Oh man, I really should have made that a dick. Oh man, I've been choking on some gummy dick. It's true, I saw it with my own eyes. You sure you didn't just hear? Oh, I think that's oh, it's young Sora and Riku.
They just appeared down the ladder.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they did. That was very fast. They just went that way and then suddenly teleported.
Yeah.
Like, jeez Louise. This is one of those things that I don't know, I always found kind of strange as a kid. It was like, oh, now suddenly we see them as kids for some reason. I guess this is kind of irrelevant. But then as you play along with the games and you realize, oh, this stuff actually matters.
Yeah.
Being the kid and everything. I just remember how frustrating it was, like, when the games were still coming out. Because it's like, okay, Kingdom Hearts 1, you've got a lot of questions and stuff about... Well, I mean, they tie it off and everything, but it's like, okay, there's still some things like...
There's more. And then they change all the answers to the first one. You're like, I have now more questions in the in
Yeah.
the rest of the ones.
Essentially, it's like they started making, like... Because they had Kingdom Hearts 1, then they came out with Chain of Memories, which was to, like, you know, continue on this story.
Yeah.
Then they left that on a big cliffhanger, and then they made Kingdom Hearts 2. Because I skipped Chain of Memories, I didn't know what was happening. So, like, they did the intro, like, really cool cutscene music video thing, and I kind of understood what was happening, but at the same time I was like, oh, well, I don't really know really what's happening, so whatever. So I already had a lot of questions about what happened in between the time from Kingdom Hearts 1 to 2.
Yeah.
But then after playing Kingdom Hearts 2, it's like, wait a minute, now I have more questions, like, after that. And then they came out with,
What are you guys doing?
what is it? They came out with
Aren't we anyway?
358/2 days, which was Roxas's story during that point in time, between 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Then they came out with Birth by Sleep, which happens 10 years before Kingdom Hearts 1. Then they came out with Recoded, which happens after Kingdom Hearts 2, but it's only like a small part of what happens after Kingdom Hearts 2. And then they made, and then they started making like a and then Dream Drop Distance, which takes place after that. And then that was to directly lead into Kingdom Hearts 3. But then they decided to come out with Point 2, a Fragmentary Passage, and 2.8, or whatever, which, yeah, I never actually played those games.
I played all the way through Kingdom Hearts
yeah.
1, Chain of Memories, and Kingdom Hearts 2. Each one after that, I've only played part of.
Yeah. Well, in this game that we have right now, it's 1.5, 2.5, so it's all the games, except for Dream Drop Distance, which you actually have to buy separately. And that comes along with Point 2, Fragmentary Passage. And then, but in this, they decided to make 2 of the games just into movies.
Yeah.
So 358/2 days, they've turned into a movie now, which is like a 3-hour long movie. Because they just took all the cutscenes from the game and put it into one, and then added more cutscenes to it as well.
Yeah.
And then they did an update to it where they added even more cutscenes to it, especially because the final fight scene in that game, the final boss, they didn't do any animating. Like they didn't create a scene for it, for the part where you'd actually fight the boss. So suddenly you have to fight the boss, and then it just cuts, and then it just shows it after you fight the boss. So it's imagine just seeing the beginning of a battle going to begin, and then it just jumps to the end. You don't see any of the action. So they updated it and came out with an actual, like, minute-long animation of them fighting. Yeah, which was kind of cool. And then they came out, and then the other one, Recoded, they turned into a movie as well, which, that one they had to create all the cutscenes from scratch. Because that was on the... What is it? It was on the DS, but they just didn't... With the type of style... Oh, crap. The style of the game was they didn't actually have cutscenes in the game. It was a little different that way, because all the dialogue and all the can I not do any of this yet? I don't think I can. All the cutscenes and everything was. I think I have to. I know you have to get high jump at some point. This is the place you get high jump at. Yeah.
I remember that.
But yeah, like I was saying, the cutscenes in it were more like cutouts of each character, and then they would, like, for instance, you'd see like a backdrop, and then you'd see a character here, and they'd hopping up and down, you know.
Oh, so it was Fire Emblem-esque.
Yeah, kind of like that. So they were doing it like that. So they had no cutscenes for it, for the most part. So yeah, they had to make all the cutscenes from scratch for that, and they did a good job. There's a lot more fight scenes in it, which is good. I don't think I can get any of the stuff yet.
You should be able to on that side over there.
Can I?
I believe so.
I could just wait till we get high jump, but like
it'll be easier. I remember doing it before.
I that's the thing. I feel like there is. Oh my god.
I just remember. Just doing. It took forever though.
Yeah. Yeah, like I should be able to. You think no? You know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait because knowing me, I'll be here for the next like 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna have to edit all of this out. Oh man. Oh, so you might have seen our good old pal Riku is here. Raikou.
What are you doing? Come on, let's go back.
You know, Geppetto was all worried about you.
The one thing I got disappointed with
Stop fooling
Kingdom
around.
Hearts
This is no
is
time
that
for
as the games went on,
Yeah.
less Final Fantasy characters showed up.
Yeah.
But Sora, I thought you liked games. Or are you too cool?
They would always have a Final Fantasy reference in each of the games.
Really?
Yeah, but it's just that
What are you
it was
doing here?
less prominent
playing
as it
with
went on.
Pinocchio.
Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
I don't remember
What
any
about Kairi?
real
Did you
references
find
to
her?
any Final Fantasy characters
Maybe.
in 3.
Okay, so from what we
Maybe I'll tell you
played,
what I know.
the only reference
on.
they have to it at the point that we're at is
The toys, the kind of like
the cutscene
The
that
versus.
we saw. Yeah, the thing that was clearly versus 13.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a reference somewhat to it. And when we were going to the first place, Hercules Land, it showed statues of like people and stuff, and
Yeah.
one of the statues
Was Cloud?
There was Cloud, and the other was Auron.
Auron?
Yeah, Auron, whatever the heck. Yeah, and one of the statues was him too. But as far as I know, that's the only references we've had so far to it.
Oh, yeah.
Now I have beaten the game, and I could tell you if there's any more references. I could. I'm not going to, just because we eventually possibly will go back to that game.
Yeah.
I will just say that in the DLC, there's more Final Fantasy
Okay.
in the DLC. I won't go into what exactly, but you know, there might be some returning characters here or there. Might be some good old-fashioned friends, maybe some foes, possibly.
I think it's not that there's the characters in it. I think the thing I'm disappointed is that
There's
they
no
don't have
Final Fantasy
locations.
world.
There's
Yeah.
no locations. There's no.
All the Final Fantasy characters are from Hollow Bastion.
Yeah.
That's essentially what they decided to write off instead of all the Final Fantasy characters getting their like own games or own
Yeah.
worlds or whatever. They're just like, all right, doesn't matter what game you're from, but you're all from Hollow Bastion, except for like Titus or Titus,
Titus is-
Selphie, and Waka, which are from Destiny Islands.
Yeah.
Everyone else, for the most part, is from Hollow Bastion.
Yeah.
And then I guess like Cloud never specifically actually says where he's from.
But he's from the.
Because, like, he could be from Hollow Bastion, but the only time that we meet him is in the Colosseum.
Yeah.
In the first one, and that, it seems like this is more his world, but it's not, like, yeah.
Cloud would be from the same place wherever Tifa and Aerith are, because that's the same game.
Yeah, well,
so-
that's the thing, right? Yeah, so,
well, it
essentially,
should
because Aerith is from Hollow Bastion.
Yeah.
Because that's what
Timothy.
Leon says
Yeah.
when we meet up with him. He's like, "Oh yeah, we're all from Hollow Bastion." Or they don't say that, but like they just say our world, and then you realize the world is Hollow Bastion.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, it sucks because you played Birth by Sleep, but you didn't play a whole lot of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's one reference in it that I wish you played, dude. Because there's one Final Fantasy reference to it that I think you would be over the moon for.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if we're ever gonna play Birth by Sleep or not. I don't know if you're ever gonna play Birth by Sleep.
I'll eventually, but
in that one I could tell you exactly.
yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna possibly spoil something, so if you don't want to hear this Final Fantasy reference in Birth by Sleep, just skip, I don't know, the next
20 seconds.
Maybe I'll put up a time thing saying when you can listen again. I don't know. I mean, the game's old enough. I feel like you guys shouldn't really have to skip anything. But so okay, when you play Birth by Sleep, it's 10 years before Kingdom Hearts 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you go and you play when you go to Hercules Land in each of the playthroughs, you get to meet an unknown fighter who's about the same age as Ventus for the most part. So he's like a kid.
Yeah.
For the most, maybe a little older than Ventus, but not as old as like Aqua or Terra.
Yeah.
And then you find out after playing through, I think Terra's playthrough. I don't know. It's one of the playthroughs. You find out who that kid is.
Yeah.
And you know who the kid is?
Who, Sephiroth?
Nope.
Who?
Zach.
Zach.
Yeah, you get to see Zach as a kid.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yep. But he's...
Which also doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, but he is from Hercules Land. Like, that's his world.
Well, weird.
Yeah.
Because in Final Fantasy VII, he's from Gongaga.
Yeah.
And that's... If Cloud is from Nibelheim, and Tifa's from Nibelheim, so that means wherever Tifa's from, Cloud is from. And Eris is from... not even Midgar. She's actually from the northern crater, close to the northern crater.
Yeah.
Because that's where she was born, but then they moved to Midgar because they got captured. I don't know, that's spoilers.
Whatever.
Spoilers from a 20-year-old game. 23-year-old game.
I mean, is it really spoilers if the game's been out for that long? Like, I mean, sure, there could be some people who are like, oh no, I was just getting up to playing that game, but like, I don't know, I mean...
Yeah.
I think the amount of people that would actually be at that point where they're like just about to, or like they're in the process of playing the game, or they're wanting to play the game. I feel like because the games have been so old, like the people who wanted to play it have played it.
Yeah.
I guess unless it is like kids or whatever who have heard about this game from like, I don't know, older brothers or whatever, or not just brothers, but like older siblings or other people, right? I think we're safe though. I think we're safe mentioning spoilers for those games.
I think it would have been cool if they did have Final Fantasy worlds for Sora to go through. Because I can imagine going through Shinra's freaking tower.
Yeah.
Or the Blitzball Stadium in friggin'... Or even through Sin. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
It's like you'd be inside Monstro like this, you'd be actually in Sin like this. But I don't know. I wonder. I guess they have to make it more cartoony and less. I guess it'd make it a little easier to use Disney worlds because it's cartoony.
Yeah. Well, and plus, like, I mean, let's face it, Final Fantasy has no problem, or Square Enix or whatever, has no problem making separate timelines for things, or totally alternate realities, right? I mean, I feel like they've dabbled in the whole, like, you know, different existences, different worlds, like...
Dissidia.
Yeah, that's, like, big crossovers like
everyone,
that, right?
Basically, Dissidia's whole story is everybody who's played the game has created a separate timeline for that game, for those characters. So each game is a different timeline, and they all converge to Dissidia, where beginning to end, it starts to cycle over again. And then Dissidia pulls you out of that pulls those characters out of their timeline to fight Chaos and Light, or for the light. I forget what I always forget the goddess of light, or what's her name? There's Chaos and not Order, but
Palutena?
So you can either be on Sephiroth's side for fighting Chaos, or the Goddess of Light side, like Cloud, or Tidus,
or Tito Supremo.
Um,
That's my favorite name to call Tidus. Hey, look, it's Tito Supremo.
And the whole game is about Chaos wanting to end that cycle of like going, like, finishing the game, starting over, finishing the game, just like wanting to end it by basically creating it so that it's a game over, that the enemies won, right?
Yeah.
Because they just want to stop the cycle, just for what I remember. I really want to play that again, but my PSP is dead.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
If I find my PSP,
all three
I can
PSPs.
I was gonna say, if I find a PSP, then I will.
I did
get
buy
that
one.
to you.
I did buy one, actually.
Did you?
I did buy one recently. Oh, when I say recently, like a year and a half ago.
My friend in high school, he actually gave me one because he had two of them and his brother had one, and he had a broken one that the sound was broken on it, and Oh, what is it? I think the sound was broken on it, and there's something about... Oh, God, I can't remember what it was. I think it was the headphone jack or something.
Oh, yeah.
But I managed to... So he was like, hey, you know what, you can just have this one because, like, I'm never going to use it. Because it's broken, and, like, if you can fix it, like, that's great, you can still keep it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to see if I can fix it. And I fixed the, what is that? I ended up fixing the headphone jack, which ended up fixing, like, the audio. It was just the speakers, I guess, on the outside of it, I guess, that were broken. Because as soon as I put headphones in, it was like, oh, the quality of the sound is actually good. So he was just like, oh, like, did I ever tell him actually that I fixed it? I feel like if I told him I fixed both problems to it, he was gonna be like, oh, well, now you have to pay me for that. No, he was a nice guy. I don't think he would have done that anyways. But like, you never know, right?
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.
Did I tell you how my PSPs broke?
I don't think so.
First one I had it plugged in while I was updating. I dropped it and it bricked it.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
The second one I left it out and my cat sprayed on it.
Ew!
It destroyed it by spraying on it.
Oh, that's gross, dude. That's grody.
I had to wash it and then it made the buttons not connect or something. I forget what it was, but it was after that I just couldn't push down on any of the buttons, and none of the buttons worked properly.
Right.
Then I bought the third one about a year ago. You were at that Games Plus video games store that we went to.
Oh yeah.
That's where I bought it.
Oh nice. Is that place closed?
No, right now it's still open, or limited hours, but you can't go inside.
Oh no, I was thinking there was that other one that I wanted to go to that was out in Mission.
Yeah,
that one closed down.
Okay.
Yeah, there was one that I wanted to go out in Mission, but they closed down, I think, unfortunately. But it looked like they had some pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
I wish I had time to go.
What are you thinking?
Oh.
Don't you realize what you're doing?
I was about to ask you the same thing, Sora.
Uh-oh. Sounds like some jealousy.
Running around and showing off that Keyblade these days.
Oh man, you just like running around and showing off your big cock. Your big cock, you call it Keyblade. Ay. Oh, okay, Brent, I have to do something super quickly. Super duper quickly. Will you let me do it?
Yep.
Okay, I had a little panic attack, and I was like, did I set the recording right? Like, did I set the microphone on right? And I couldn't see it from here, so I was like, holy crap, if we had just recorded the past, like, however long, and I didn't, and I hadn't done that, oh my god, that would have sucked.